Hi there, it's Fionna Gossling with your update as to what happened in Oakville real estate in September 2023. So I've been doing these videos since 2016, I think, and the reason I do the monthly stats check-in is to keep clients up to date on what's going on in the market so they can help navigate through the news headlines that are often talking about Canadian real estate, which incidentally is not a thing, and examine what's happening in Oakville real estate as it pertains to them. So if you had any specific questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm really happy to apply the analysis to your specific situation, should you wish. And if you know of somebody who would benefit from this, if somebody who's thinking about buying or selling and wants a little honest update as to what's going on in the market, I would be more than happy to share with them honest information as to where they should be priced in the market, because what we're seeing is a lot of stuff coming on the market and sitting that's not reasonably priced. It might have been priced kind of a year and a half ago. Okay, let's look at the numbers because it is not all bad. So we had 182 sales last month, kind of the same as August and July, down a little bit from the spring, but not totally unforeseen. Interest rates rising has kind of slowed the market. I think it's impacted buyers' confidence a little bit. We are seeing more product coming on the market, and anecdotally, it felt like there was more product coming on the market. So it turns out it's not anecdotal after all. 764 units were available for sale in Oakville. Had we seen those numbers at the beginning of the year or the end of last year, we would have been thrilled to have that kind of inventory because there was a real struggle with just not enough product out there. So now we have it. There are still buyers out there. Most of them in the Oakville market can still qualify for the mortgages they need to carry that. So I think it is a matter of buyers' confidence and seeing the value there. Not just being able to afford it, but seeing the value and knowing that their investment is going to be a good one. 4.2 months of inventory, which is firmly a buyer's market. And that just means if you want to sell, you have to be priced properly in the market that we're in. And you need to be doing all of the things that need to be done to sell a house. So making sure it's being marketed. That's not the point of this. Anyway, we'll talk about that should you actually be interested. Average sale price was up month over month, and the median sale price was the exact same. So it's pretty flat there. You can see here we've gone back and tracked from 2019 to today the curve of average in the teal and median in the blue sale prices in Oakville in residential properties. So you can see the spike in January, February, March 2022, the correction, and we're pretty flat here from where we were in 2021, and we're up from where we were in 2020 by quite a bit. If you look at where we are year over year, so this September compared to last September, it's not that remarkable. Kind of, we're down a little bit in terms of number of sales. We have more product to choose from. Months of inventory have slowed. So that's kind of, or months of inventory have increased by quite a bit. So that's an indicator that we should be watching. Average sale price is kind of the same, and days on market is down. And if we break that down, or that average sale price down into the types of homes, you can see an average detached sale is just under $2 million still in Oakville. Townhomes are down from where they were at the peak to just about 1.1 million, and condo sales are down a little bit to 751,000. We still have lots and lots of condos for sale on the market. 6.4 months of inventory to be specific. That number has kind of been oscillating throughout the last couple of months or throughout the year. And it was quite a bit higher before, and then it's come down, and now we're back up to 6.4. So again, it's just important to be well positioned there. We have seen some really big numbers sell in condo sales in the higher end, though. So that average sale price is an average. And if you're selling something in 111 Forsyth or the Granary or Blue Water or the Shores, those are fetching quite a bit of money still, those units. These I'm going to brush over, but if you look at them and you wanted to analyze them a little bit more, you can see that from 2021, if you take out the peak of 2022, so you go from May or even April, the market has been pretty flat all the way along. So that's good. Boring is good, although it doesn't feel boring. It feels like with all of the interest rate news and spikes, it feels sensational, even though the numbers are suggesting it is not. And then, of course, it is a very market-specific thing, real estate, neighborhood specific. So if you wanted to take a look at what's going on in your particular neighborhood, it is here. And you can always find this on my website at fionnagosling.com, Sales by Neighborhoods. Any specific questions, don't hesitate to reach out. If you think this would benefit somebody who's thinking of buying or selling, please feel free to pass it along. And I'm happy to have any kind of talks with anybody who might find this information useful and benefits from some really frank, honest analysis. Talk to you next month.